Et salut tout le monde, on se retrouve encore une fois sur Divinity Original Sin. Hier on y a joué, enfin peut-être que pour vous ce sera pas hier, mais hier j'y ai joué et c'était déjà incroyable, une bonne première découverte. Alors pour l'instant je vais encore prendre ça dans l'opus, enfin dans l'idée de la découverte. Et, euh, et franchement pour l'instant c'est vraiment incroyable, je prends beaucoup de plaisir. Donc voilà, on s'était arrêté à côté de ce mouton, que je me rappelle plus ce qu'il nous avait dit. Ah oui, la tombe que Alice voulait absolument euh, exhumer, alors que Bjorn lui a plutôt dit en mode wesh, t'abuses un petit peu quand même. Donc voilà, on s'était arrêté à là, et puis voilà, on va continuer. Donc c'est parti.
I give milk, I give wool, and what do
Ah
I
oui,
get
c'est
in
vrai.
return?
C'est vrai que toi, tu te
One way
balances un
or
truc dans
another,
ce
they
sort.
all.
Ouais, one way or another, ouais. Donc, bienvenue dans la maison de soins de Déliron, parce que vous le valez bien. Merci. Je m'en fous un peu des bouts de bois. Ça, par contre, ça peut toujours être intéressant.
Moo! Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months.
Ah ah. Eh ben, c'est ce qu'on va voir. On va le déranger et j'en ai rien à foutre. Sélectionner des ingrédients. Oh. Ok, donc je peux faire quelque chose avec ça. Ouais, peut-être. Non. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait utiliser sinon? Un fil? Non. N'aurait-on pas un seau? Je sais pas s'il nous faudrait peut-être un seau. Bon, allons voir à l'intérieur.
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case. Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold. Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia, as my memory serves.
Ah, d'accord. Bah, ouais.
No matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success. Huh?
Pardon, je savais pas lu, j'étais en train de faire un petit truc à côté. Mais peu importe. Même si l'ordre ne pouvait dépêcher sur le spécimen le plus robuste, je suis certain qu'il a envoyé l'individu qui venait juste après ce dernier dans l'ordre de probabilité de réussite, n'est-ce pas? Ouais. Parlez-moi de vous.
Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory. It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst, a simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of Secuta Douglasii on the tongue. Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Ceci of late.
Votre apprenti a donc rencontré quelques succès.
Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master.
Ah ouais.
She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration.
Une méthode de guérison révolutionnaire. Vous pouvez développer?
She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing, but she won't let me take the briefest look at it.
Ah ah. Serait-ce la pierre qu'il y avait dans cette fameuse grotte, la pierre de sang, je crois?
She claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silver Glen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal.
Ouais.
Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silver Glen to learn the truth myself.
Parlons de votre apprenti.
Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all.
Toujours à se la péter autant. Avez-vous du travail pour 3 morts?
Sorry, but there isn't much work for sailors in a house of meds. Unless one of them happens to have a secret stash of healing stones.
Connard. Je voudrais vous poser des questions sur ce qui se passe autour de
Certainly, what
César.
would you like to know?
Savez-vous quelque chose sur le meurtre de Jay?
The counsellor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
Et que pouvez-vous me dire sur cette invasion de morts vivants?
I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it. I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Some events, Source Hunter, can be neither controlled nor understood by mere men.
Toi, tu prends trop les gens d'eux.
Interesting indeed.
Nothing sets me on edge like inexplicable magic.
Oh là là. Un petit peu rabat-joie ce Bjorn, hein. Ok, bon bah ça c'est considéré comme du vol, tout est considéré comme du vol. Il aura du vol. Il abuse un petit peu quand même. On va juste regarder.
This work.
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
Qu'est-ce qu'il leur arrive?
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence. Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
Ah bah, calmez-vous, parlez-moi de vous un peu.
I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
Dites-moi davantage sur les patients. J'aimerais en savoir davantage sur Boris.
One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
Boris, c'est un marchand. J'aimerais en savoir davantage sur Steven.
Quite the venerable staple of Cecile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less.
Ah merde.
Nearly everyone in Cecile is familiar with grinning Stephen, and, as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
À propos de votre pierre de
Yes,
guérison.
a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silver Glen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculates, they call themselves, that espouses the belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh. I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously.
Bah, ma
You
décision
are?
est prise.
I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone?
Bah, je pense qu'on va prendre Steven, non? On sort la pierre, nous ne sommes que trop
Comme il est douloureux de grandir sans famille. Ah mais c'est vrai que d'un côté il y en a un qui est plus jeune quoi, et l'autre... rien. Je pense qu'on va quand même prendre Boris en... Quoique... Par la famille. La famille, il y a.
Stephen should receive the stone. We know full well the difficulty of growing up without a family.
Ouais,
Yes, let's return a healthy Stephen to his family as soon as possible.
Stephen, it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
Ah oui, je comprends.
For this one.
No, this is highly
Oh,
abnormal.
thank you.
What is this? This lightning?
Oula.
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone, somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Ah ouais. Pour moi, ça m'a heal. Moi, je suis refait.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. It will
Oh, the bee.
consume us all.
Is it
By
the
the
bee?
quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? Two Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
La fin du temps et de l'espace, vous avez perdu la raison.
Perhaps my newfound comrade, but that is hardly our chiefest concern. We stand on a tiny vestige of space and time, and the ground is fast shrinking beneath our feet. It's good you appeared, however you did it, precisely when and where you did, or you might have found yourself free floating in empty space. But I suppose I should make a proper introduction. Zigzags the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is, and hopefully all that is to be.
Zigzags. Pourquoi cet endroit est-il en train de rétrécir?
At last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
Comment le temps peut-il avoir une fin?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Très bien.
I think that imp may be quite mad.
Then we had better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Bah!
Regardons seulement.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal! It's... The portal has become active! Fantastic! Astounding! Onward we should go!
Très bien, bah allons-y. Laisse-moi revoir encore une fois. Dragon. Ouais, comme une sorte de tourbillon. Tourbillon galactique.
The portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be? You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away.
Ah.
Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
Nous commencer par discuter de ce que nous avons vu dans votre loup.
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Que trouve-t-on de l'autre côté de ce portail?
Though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Croyez-vous que nous soyons en quelque sorte connectés à ce
It's
soir?
not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite.
D'accord.
Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
Alors, traversons le
After
portail.
you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side. You first, but don't dilly-dally.
Je m'en fous un peu. Ok. On va reprendre le portail. C'est parti, zigzags. Et avant tout, on va aller chercher un petit truc à boire. Parfait. Et bien avant toute chose, petite canette, ouverture. Oh non, j'en ai foutu partout sur ma chaise. Quel bordel. Ah là là. Bon. Eh ben on y va.
Yes, just as I'd hoped. There she is. It is. Don't delay.
Pas besoin d'aller aussi vite.
The Emperor
Zigzags.
stated exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
T'es perspicace, Bjorn. Oh. Mais c'est qu'il y a plein de portails, dis donc. Allons voir l'arbre mojo avant tout. Vers le jardin originel. Ça doit être encore un autre portail. Très bien, allons voir par là. J'imagine que c'est aussi pareil. Ouais, effectivement. In effectum. Il y en a des portails, hein. Portail inactif. Portail inactif. Portail inactif, très bien. Qu'y a-t-il dans ces vases? Y'a pas un this vase seems to be broken? Ah, c'est bon. Ok, ok. Les 3 éléments, même s'il y en a un peu plus. Encore un autre portail. Encore un autre portail. On va d'abord ouvrir les coffres et ensuite on va aller parler.
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Rien que ça.
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
La tisseuse du temps.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction
Did not
exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
Bon, ça, une pierre, une gemme étrange qui a eu pour effet de nous téléporter de Riveren à cet endroit perdu parmi les
A
étoiles.
stone. So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Oui, c'est exactement ce qui s'est passé. Vous aviez déjà vu ça?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see.
C'est parce que nous sommes les élus.
It has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
Ok.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
Ok. Qu'est-ce que cette pierre stellaire au juste? D'où vient-elle?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
D'accord.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
En gros, nous sommes les élus.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
Si ces pierres ont le pouvoir de restaurer le cours du temps, nous devons le trouver. Nous sommes des tracteurs de notre ordre de mission ne stipule pas que nous devions nous mettre en quête de pierres magiques. Ah non, nous on est les gentils.
Indeed you must, though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Ouais.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void.
Très bien, bah ouais, c'est la nouvelle quête, on doit arrêter le void.
Our most mysterious guest. Are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
Eh oui.
Come, come! I got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
Ah merde, elle est sur le truc. C'est le dernier coffre, le dernier coffre, le dernier coffre. Si vous croyez digne de fouiller dans mes vastes trésors, je vous mets au défi de le prouver. Trouvez mes 4 sœurs, pas plus d'une dans chaque des royaumes de votre vaste monde, et petit à petit vous découvrirez comment mourir. Très bien.
Not but a moment ago we were hunting source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones.
What do you make of it?
Zigzags.
What it be, Source Hunter? Do tell.
Nous ne pouvons ignorer notre réaction à la pierre stellaire. Il doit y avoir quelque chose à comprendre là-dedans, aussi fou que cela puisse
We
paraître.
can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
En fait, je vais même pas le lire vu qu'elle va le dire, tout simplement. On se remettra la montagne impériale, on se retrouver avec pour responsabilité de
What it be, Source Hunter? Do tell.
Still, it's quite a leap from finding a strange stone to placing the world's salvation on our shoulders.
Ouais.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter? The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon, not just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, you know, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days.
T'as pas
Off
tort.
you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Ah, c'est là, une rencontre comment spéciale. La tissue du temps a dit que notre découverte de la pierre stellaire lui avait permis de reprendre son ouvrage. Comment est-ce possible?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
J'ai quelques questions à vous poser.
Said to the ballista operator, shoot.
Si tu veux chercher la pierre stellaire, il serait utile de savoir où chercher.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist. Just like yourself, Starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and on the tapestry of time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world. Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
Je ne comprends toujours pas en quoi la pierre stellaire et le dragon du vide sont liés.
Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies.
Ouais, effectivement.
This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Isn't that a lovely mission?
Vous dites que vous êtes diablotin historien, mais vous semblez être plus qu'un simple diablotin et plus qu'un simple historien.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy.
Ou j'ai envie d'essayer.
But of course I have a
Mais le
price
RP avant.
to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever.
Vous ne trouvez pas cela pesant de faire en solitaire la chronique du temps qui passe?
Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Lonesome, being privy to all that has been and all that is. Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then.
Ouais, je comprends.
Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the sons of Sigurd. The last Rivalonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Ça va très bien. Zigzax vous a révélé le secret du voyage par balise. Utilisez le bouton de voyage à travers les failles pour rejoindre le sanctuaire de balise de votre choix parmi ceux que vous avez découverts. Très bien.
The Lady of Time, the weaver of history. I am your biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
Whatever.
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem.
J'aimerais que vous me parliez de vous, gentille.
In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Except, it seems, you.
J'ai encore des questions à vous.
Ask and I shall answer, if I can.
Qui êtes-vous?
I am the weaver of time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb, to be. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Toi-même, tu sais même pas d'où tu viens en fait. À quoi tu me sers? Pourquoi la pierre stellaire est-elle si importante et pourquoi réagit-elle seulement avec mon compagnon et moi?
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet, a hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are... I believe that Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
Ok. Au risque de poser une question stupide, la solitude ne vous pèse-t-elle pas ici?
Oh, Hunter. I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
Si je comprends bien, je ne figure absolument pas sur la toile du temps.
Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found.
C'est con.
I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
J'ai entendu qu'on appelait cet endroit la fin des temps. Est-ce réellement ce dont il s'agit, ni plus ni moins?
What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the star stones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends.
Très bien.
I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep, dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
Comment puis-je changer de temps si, comme vous le dites, je n'en fais même pas partie?
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time.
Ah bon?
Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the end of time and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars. They place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time. These Starstones, please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
Ah, t'inquiète, c'est bon, on va les trouver. Pas de problème. Parfait.
The question has me stumped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another?
That is a good question, Zigzags.
Vous avez ouvert le menu de voyage de votre demeure, il fonctionne comme les sanctuaires de balise, sélectionnez la fin des temps pour vous téléporter de votre demeure. Très bien.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space.
Comment tu le sais, toi?
Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away?
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch.
Okay.
It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
Comment avez-vous découvert que Jake collectionnait les pierres stellaires?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Pourquoi cette joie de nous voir simplement trouver refuge quelque part?
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout
Don't we
legs and-
all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safe. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, savored all too seldomly.
Je me demande, croyez-vous à tout ce que Zigzax peut raconter? Le temps, le vide, la fin qui nous guette?
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, all that I understand, all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I laze beside the hearths of home.
Comment êtes-vous devenu l'agent des Zigzags?
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
Eh ben.
Before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin.
Très bien.
Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
Au lieu d'obtenir une pyramide de téléportation, ces pyramides sont toujours liées l'une à l'autre et vont toujours par paire. Ouvrez votre inventaire et utilisez la pyramide pour vous téléporter vers la seconde. Très bien.
Where is my pepper?